everyone. Today we are in North Loop again, which is near my work, so that's where a lot of my walks have been starting lately. Probably gonna walk around this area towards Target Field and then up to downtown, up Hennepin Avenue probably, and then back to North Loop for a quick little walk here during my lunch break today. Couple murals here by Modest Brewing Company. This area is the warehouse district of Minneapolis. A lot of these old warehouses have been converted to office spaces and apartments. Definitely a steadily rising neighborhood here in Minneapolis. Very popular amongst young people. This is Gray's. It's a food hall. They've got, I think, 6 or so different food stalls in there, different kinds of food. Cool place to stop if you're walking around the area or going towards Target Field for a baseball game. Good place to grab some food before you head to that. Ford Center right here, this red building in front of us. And then behind it you can see construction there at North Loop Green as it's coming up, the 2 towers that they're building there. This is 5th Street and 5th Avenue here, Target Field Station. There is the Fillmore Minneapolis, the relatively new music venue. Looks like there's some people hanging out outside for a concert tonight. My Bloody America Tour. Cool little installation. Kind of like a little wave, and then there's sensors that make the sounds as you walk underneath. It's called Sidewalk Harp by Jen Lewin, released in 2015. Then at night it lights up. There's something like blue and purple and different colored lights coming down there. Let's go check out the station in the basement. about 2:30, somewhere maybe 2:45 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. So yeah, there's not a ton of people around. There was a day baseball game here yesterday, but I wasn't able to get out in time to come walk around. I think there's a game tonight here at the stadium, so not too many people out yet. But I'm interested to see this area sometime in the future when it's bustling a bit more. Bullseye. I'm not sure if it's a Twins dog or a Target dog or a little bit of both. Mascot there. Let's go see what we can see through the gate. See inside Target Field a little bit there. I think the stadium's about 10 years old, maybe about 2012 or so. I think I remember it coming in. Yeah, so here's the Target Field light rail station, and then in the background there is North Loop Green, the new high-rise coming in. You've got the residential tower here in the front. See, they're putting some patios in there, decks, hanging out there, little cement slabs. And then in the background is the second tower here, which is going to be office spaces. And they want to say a hotel. I'm not certain. I know there's plans for there to be a rooftop bar or rooftop deck of some sort up there, restaurant. So you have very nice views once that comes together. Really excited for this building. I think it's expected to be completed in about a year here, early 2024. More of the baseball stadium over here. Oliva. residential tower here is going to be in the 30 stories range. And then I think the second one is something like 19 or 21, a little bit shorter. See the construction workers hanging out right here, taking in the views on this gorgeous day. A lot of trash and dirt and stuff in the streets from the snow melt. It all got kind of covered under snowbanks over the last few months. And then we had such a quick thaw here where went from getting a foot of snow about 2 weeks ago to in the 70s today, in the 80s tomorrow. When that snow came out so quickly, now everything's exposed and it's a little dirty, so streets are gonna have to get cleaned up here in the coming days, hopefully. Massive parking lot over here. Parking garage anywhere except for Minnesota. In Minnesota, they call it a parking ramp. Not really sure why it's different, but yeah, they call it a ramp here. I guess we call it a ramp here. I don't know. Do I get to be a we yet? I've been here for about 5 years. Cowboy Jack's is a very popular bar for post games after the Twins game. Typically lines out the door after baseball games and on weekends. I think that rooftop patio is pretty popular there. More parking over here to the side. Cafe. It's another pretty popular restaurant in this kind of bustling downtown area. Definitely gets a lot of advertisements on media broadcasts and things like that when they're doing, just let the train go by. This is First Ave. Yeah, Loon Cafe here in the Butler building. Gets a lot of press on those broadcasts. If you're watching a sports game or whatever, I noticed that some of the street shots, they like to highlight that place, so likely has some significance. The loon being the state bird here. Tony Aluva, the guy we just saw with the bat and the statue back there at the stadium. Butler Square there. It's got a variety of different offices in there. Really nice space inside. Fairly recently renovated, I believe. And this is Target Center, where the Lynx and Timberwolves play. Mayo Clinic Square, I believe this is called. Nice little outdoor space there, which will likely start getting utilized soon. This tower here is the Multi-Foods Tower. Definitely a much debated building here in Minneapolis. Some people love it, some people hate it. I think a lot of people don't really care for it, but it's kind of cool. Adds to the skyline. Very basic structure, not a ton to it, but one of the taller buildings in the city. Used to have some Target offices in it. I think Corn Ferry is now the tenant on the top floor there. It's like a high-level recruiting firm. Really nice space up there, incredible views. First Ave, the music venue, made famous by the Prince movie, Purple Rain. All All these stars along the side of the building have different musicians who have played at the venue over the years. Let's go check out some of the stars on the building. Fruit bats will be playing there. Prince mural over here, brand new. I think they put that up about a year ago, last June. There's a big Prince celebration in the streets. This skateboarding mural. It's celebrating its 50th birthday recently, judging by the star with the 50 on it in the gold. Just going out on a limb there. Seventh Street entry is the smaller side venue that they have here. A little smaller touring acts and local bands. Maybe a couple hundred capacity. Nice low stage. The Depot Tavern. And there's Target Center in front of us. Home of the Lynx, the Timberwolves, all sorts of live events. Hey. The Timberwolves have a playoff game tonight. I think they had their last game of the season on Sunday. They'll be playing a basketball game against the Los Angeles Lakers in Los Angeles. It was a notable fight in the game on Sunday there. Actually went in there with one of my kids and two of the players got into a fight. And then another guy on the Timberwolves team punched a wall and hurt his hand and had to go out for the game. Quite the chaotic organization in there. Never know what to expect with Minnesota sports. Up ahead, you can see more massive parking garages for all the stadiums in the area. I think you can park there and get connected through the skyways to get to your office downtown if you're working downtown too. Significantly cheaper to park a little further away here than some of those downtown ramps, I believe. Let's go check out the other side of the baseball stadium. Carew or Caro, I think it might be. Not sure the exact pronunciation. There's the Twins mascot, the bear. TC Bear, I think his name is. Poland. The great thing about baseball is the way it brings families and a community together. The chance to spend an afternoon with your kids at the ballpark pulling for your team. Well, there's nothing better. Carl Poland. Ahmed Base. Target dog. I guess I said it might have been a Twins dog, but yeah, I think it's a Target dog there in Target Center. Some more views inside the stadium. I don't know if you can read backwards, but that says Twins. baseball gear you could ever want. Staff entry over here. Looks like they're showing up right now, a few hours before the game. Parking garage in downtown Minneapolis. IDS tower there, the tallest building in the city. Herbeck. Little tribute to all the Minnesota-born Twins players. Hey. World champions. Looks like the theme this year is "We Are All Twins." is that first gate that we looked in. We've gone a full loop around both the baseball and basketball stadiums. This will connect you down to the commuter train, the North Star line. So you can come in from any of those cities touched by the North Star line to Metro Transit Light Rail, heading east to St. Paul or west to the Mall of America. I believe this is going to be an open space that goes down here, and there's going to be a staircase, I think, that connects to the lower level there and down to the walkway down here, which is covered right now. There's a gate in front of it. I walked over there a few weeks back when it was a little snowy. And a nice, I think, public space around the building. And then yeah, so there's the rendering of what they're expecting there on the side. Connecting down to the bike lane. Love to see that many people out on any given day in Minneapolis. We'll see. Year-round outdoor experiences. Thinking about walking around the other side, but it takes a little longer to get back. When I looked at the clock, realized I probably have to start heading back to the office. Finish up my work day. on 6th Avenue here. You can head this direction. I believe that's north towards North Minneapolis. It'll take you over the freeway. Looks like they're building some sort of new connection there. You can head this direction towards Washington in the north here. This way. Got a Fulton Tap Room, another really popular spot to check out before Twins games. They've got the outdoor patio there. It's a brewery and tap house. I think they've been around for quite a few years, comparatively speaking to a lot of other breweries. Patio pup friendly. Just a few steps from the baseball stadium. Stacks. First draft. I don't know if this place is still open. I walk around this area at lunch quite a bit, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone in there. It might have closed, or I might just be walking by outside of its business hours. It looks like it's open. Not open as in people in there right now, but open as in still in business. Another warehouse currently under renovation. I believe it's going to be a shared apartment and commercial space. I want to say initial renderings had like a little hockey rink on the roof, but I believe that it might have been a little bit ambitious, and it got removed here. But don't quote me on it. And then this is Duffy 2, another building that they're currently renovating to make into a cool new space. It's gonna have, I think they recently just announced within the last few weeks that there's gonna be a mini golf facility in the ground level here. So that should be kind of fun. You have this new apartment building coming up right here. I believe it's all residential. They finished some of the foundation work recently. Should be coming up pretty quickly here. straight ahead, you can see the Tower Tunnel, which connects Washington Avenue through there, so you can cut through that building and connect over to the Mississippi River. I think it's about 2 blocks that way, but nonetheless, you got the Tower Tunnel, and I think that is the tower that is in reference with the Tower Tunnel. Washington Avenue here, heading up towards Hennepin. Ham building. And north in this direction towards North Minneapolis. I think I've walked around this area a handful of times. I'll go ahead and cut off the video here. Thank you for watching and listening along, and if I said something inaccurate, please let me know. Always looking to learn more about the area. If you have any interesting tidbits to add, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff that will help boost the channel so I can do this a little more often. But thanks again for watching. Whatever time it is, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I appreciate you. Thank you.